What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Skies. Guys, today we are going to be working on a little bit of something different, at least to start with. I was looking at the different quests that we have available and things that it wants us to do. We looked at this one previously, powerful anvils. We have a way that we can repair items with RF, with power. Yeah, so I looked at this previously and I was like, I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. But yes, we're going to go ahead and work on this today. So we need some iron, some diamonds, redstone. All of that is very easy. We got loads of it. But this, the crystallized obsidian, this is the tricky bit. So in order to make this guy, we need a solidification chamber. And then we need obsidian plus a crystallized amber. And then a wither rose, or we can do an emerald and an amethyst block, or a quartz fruit and an emerald. There's a few different options here. We also need liquid slime. We'll come to that later. Okay, so the crystallized amber, again, that's made in a solidification chamber, which we already have to make. And then fire charge, redstone, gold ingot, easy. That does require liquid magma or honey. We have bees, but I think this might be the easier way. Anyway, yep, solidification chamber to make this, but to get the liquid magma, we need a melting chamber. And we can do that with a magma block. Or we can do some magma cream. I assume that is a full thing. I don't know how many magma creams we would need as opposed to just doing the block. This says 2 of them turns into liquid magma. This says 1 of them turns into that. I don't know how much that is. Is it kind of wasteful to use 2 at the same time? I don't know. It doesn't specify the quantity here anyway. So yes, this is what I want to work on to get started here. So melting chamber, let's drop down. We're just kind of like bouncing around with my elytra. Since we have the double jump, I was like sprint jumping up here and then jumping over to that tree and then back again. Yeah, anyway, just, you know what you do when you're playing around in Minecraft, just kind of bored and derping around. Anyway, so getting back to this, the melting chamber, if we go into here, I have some obsidian in my inventory, but let's take a look here. Do I have the stuff to make it? No, I am missing 2 redstone. Everything else I have. 2 redstone blocks and another quartz. So we actually do have everything, just not in our modular storage. So there we go. There's a melting chamber. And then we're going to need the solidification chamber. And in order to make that, we need obsidian pressure plates, which is 2 regular pressure plates plus 2 obsidian. Okay. I don't think we have regular pressure plates. No, we don't. So let's make 2 of those, and then we go back in here and to here. Oh, actually, we have to do this recipe twice, don't we? Because we need 3 of those in total. Yeah, okay, so I need to do this again. 2 of those, and then another one of these. Okay, so now we have 4 obsidian pressure plates, which should get us all the things that we need. Potentially. So I need compressed cobblestone, 2 blocks of lapis and another quartz. Lapis we have. And we have plenty of this, but we don't have it in compressed form. So let's make a compressed cobblestone? How do you make a compressed cobblestone? Oh. A much different recipe than I was expecting. It's 8 blocks for 1, and then half of it is regular stone. Interesting. Okay, so we can do that. Let's make this, that, one of those, please. And now we can craft it. Okay, so there's a solidification chamber. There is a melting chamber. Okay, so the next bit of this is we needed the magma. And I don't think we have that, but I'm pretty sure we have slime, and I am pretty sure we have blaze powder. So we should be able to do all the things here. I don't think I quite need that many. Let's just make enough for 1 magma block and we'll melt that down. I think that's going to be reasonable. Okay, so back to the crystallized amber. So in the melting, no, I'm sorry, in the liquid magma. So in a melting chamber, we just put the magma block in that takes 60 ticks, which I guess is like 3 seconds. Let's go see if we can do this real quick. Yeah, we'll just put it up here, I guess, for now. Put you there. Getting power. Very good. Oh, you're also getting charcoal. That's not what we want. we now have 2 buckets of liquid magma in here. All right. And then we want to put that into the solidification chamber. And that doesn't automatically pass over. There is no thing here. So I assume I can bucket it out. No. I would have to use a pipe then? Okay, well, I have done this before in the past, but it has been quite some time. So let's do from here to there, and then we will do one of these. Does that work? Looks like we have 1 full bucket of liquid magma in here. This had 2. It says 0 now. I don't know what happened. It said 2 before, which might have just been incorrect, but yeah, we definitely only have 1 in there now. Okay, well anyway, so now that we have this, we need a fire charge, a block of redstone. Fire charge, block of redstone, gold? Yeah, fire charge, block of redstone, and gold. Fire charge, redstone, gold. And yes, it is definitely crafting it up. Let me put this charcoal back. They went into my inventory earlier. And there we go, crystallized amber. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. And then we need crystallized obsidian. So liquid slime, I didn't even look at this, but I assume it's gonna be relatively the same thing. Block of slime, yep, all right, so let's just grab a block of slime. And that will go into this one here. We melt it down. So that, and that. That takes a little bit of time. And that should get us our crystallized obsidian. And with that, we should be able to make the rest of this. This is all pretty easy stuff. I guess while we're waiting on that, I can grab the ingredients. So that is 3 diamonds, 2 redstone, and it was 3 iron blocks. All right, so we got our iron as well, and we are ready to go here. So there is a powered diamond anvil. Quest complete, powerful anvils. Cool. So this guy should allow us, I guess we can get rid of these things. I'm not sure if we need this for any other stuff. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it now. Yep, so this guy right here should allow us to repair all of our stuff as long as we have a power. We'll just throw it right like that. It is charging up, awesome. So if I put my diamond axe in here, do I put it over on this side? Maybe I'll put it on this side. Do I have to do this? Requires redstone always on. It was on the right side before, but yes, we had the redstone signal turned off. Yeah, so this is going to be really good for different various tools that we have. We do have the ability to put mending on stuff, but we don't really have a good way to get experience at this point in time. We can trade with villagers, but villagers require emeralds. So until we get a great supply of emeralds, like trying to repair all of our stuff specifically with the villagers, not the best idea. Anyway, this is a surefire method for us to repair all of our stuff and not have to worry about it. And now that we have this, we could potentially upgrade all of our tools to netherite since we were given so many netherite. Yeah, look at that. We got 12 netherite in here. So I could place netherite on this and this and this. And then we could also upgrade our diamond armor, I suppose, as well. So 3 more pieces. In order for us to do that, we need to get ourselves a smithing table. Do we have one of those? We don't. So smithing table. Like so. Oh, I don't have 2 iron ingots. Let's grab those. There we go. 1 smithing table. All right, so pickaxe and this. All right, now all of our tools have been upgraded to netherite. Yep, and our armor as well. So we are fully netherite, which is awesome. Completely unnecessary, but since we were given all of the netherite ingots, what else are we gonna do with them? I don't know. Might as well just use them. Okay, so now that we have all that done, we can take this off our list. Now, the next thing that I wanted to do is, if we look at our storage here, we can see that we are at 298 out of 300. I keep coming in here and deleting things which I feel like are less necessary than other things, but we're starting to get to a point now where I kind of don't want to keep throwing things away. Yeah. There's things in here we don't need. Like we have poppy here, and I saw there was like 1 singular poppy down here, and we have some of these ability totems and some books. We could put those in like a separate chest, but Yeah, I really don't want to do that. I want to have all of our storage in one place so I can search on it. So that's gonna start getting us towards Applied Energistics. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up doing today. So under the digital section here, we knocked this out before. Oh, you know what? There's another upgrade. I didn't even realize this. What does this cost? Oh, that requires infused diamonds. Do we have dimensional shards? Maybe we can upgrade that one more time. But either way, yeah, I think we're going to start working on this here. So in order for us to make ourselves a Certus quartz crystal, we can do this in, it looks like 3 different methods here. So the enrichment chamber, if we want to get into mechanism, we just give this power and it does the thing. There is a centrifuge if we have bees that produce spatial combs, and a multi-servo press. No, it looks like so we are forced to do enrichment chamber for mechanism in order to do this. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be doing a little bit of mechanism today. That is perfectly fine. I don't think we can make the enrichment chamber first. I think we have to do something else. Yeah. So in order to make the enrichment chamber, we need basic control circuits, and those are made in the metallurgic infuser. All right. In order to make that, we just need some osmium ingots, some iron, redstone. Okay. So we got all of this stuff. So scrap stack of redstone, iron, osmium. I think we have silver, tin, nickel, zinc, osmium right here. Okay, is that all we needed? I think we also need a couple of ferni, but I think we can make that no problem. All right, let me just grab some cobblestone and we will craft those up. So 2 furnaces and 1 metallurgic infuser. We are probably going to need 4 of those as we normally do. Maybe I'll just go ahead and craft all of that now. So we need 6 of these. And then we'll just craft up a total of 4. Okay, so there we go. 3 of those we're just gonna not use right now. We're just gonna use 1, but since we're crafting it, let's just craft them all. Right, so basic control circuit. So that is redstone plus osmium in the metallurgic infuser, right? So a metal or what? A metal or what? All right, so we have extra redstone, we have osmium, and we have a metallurgic infuser. So since we don't really have a good spot for a lot of these things, we'll just stick that right there. I don't know how much we need. Let's just tell it to do what it can, and then we'll have extras for later. How about that? And if we need to do another recipe, we have other metallurgic infusers that we can turn on. I think that makes sense to me. Okay, so we needed a total of 2 of those in order to get going. We also need steel casing. Do we even have steel at this point? Maybe I should have looked at this a little bit further. We have mana steel and soul steel. I don't think we have regular steel. Osmium, zinc, nickel, tin, silver, gold, copper, iron, and no other ingots on either of these walls. Okay, so how do we make steel? Are we gonna have to do this through mechanism? Maybe. Steel ingot is made through steel dust. Steel dust is made the metallurgic infuser. Right, so we need carbon, enriched iron. The enriched iron is iron through a metallurgic infuser with carbon. Okay, so yeah, that's all pretty straightforward. So we have 3,000 coal. I'll grab that. Let's grab some iron. Oh, wait, iron. I have some in my inventory. Let's just do... I don't know how much we need. Let's not go too crazy actually right now. Let's just do like 6. That'll be fine. Otherwise, it's just going to take forever because we have to run the iron through that machine twice in order to do this. So we'll place this one here. We'll do that. And we'll do 6 of these. Turn 6 iron ingots into 6 enriched iron ingots, I think. And then we'd run those through again to turn it into steel. All right, so we have 6 steel ingots now, and we can craft ourselves 1 steel casing. And we're getting all sorts of different advancements. We're getting them all done. All right, so there is... Well, we need this actually to do the enrichment chamber, and I need iron and redstone. I put all that stuff away stupidly. Iron, redstone, we should be good now. And there is an enrichment chamber. Cool, so now that we have that, this will also allow us to take redstone and enrich it, and then 1 piece of redstone will act like 8 pieces when we put it into the metallurgic infuser. So it's a great way to like keep your resources, to be more efficient with your resources, I suppose. Okay, so now that we have that, yeah, getting more for less is what the advancement is called for that metallurgic enrichment chamber. Certus quartz crystal, again, if we go back into here and we look at this, so Certus quartz dust turns into the crystal, and that's what we need. So let's just grab a stack of those and let the enrichment chamber enrich and do its thing here. Enrichment chamber. I really don't like having all of our machines just kind of like thrown around like this, but we don't have a way to move power around wirelessly, and we haven't actually set up like a proper machine area yet. I expect that will be down here at some point, but yeah, we haven't done that just yet. But yes, setting up like the machines on the wall, or I don't know, something along those lines is probably what we will end up doing. But yes, we need to increase our power. Probably get some wind turbines. I don't know if there's like some form of wireless power in this pack. I'm sure there is. Currently, we're still running off charcoal and these dynamos back here for all of our power. I don't know, why is this? Charcoal is not going into that one for some reason. This should be staying full. Maybe I messed something up. I'll have to check the connections back here. I might have... Oh yeah, look at this. So these, no, that one, okay. That one is a mistake. I must have accidentally right clicked on it. This? That? What did I do? Oh, I'm clicking all the wrong things. All right, let's try from this side. Maybe get a better angle. Nope, nope, oh, okay. Okay, connect this back, connect this back. Oof. Okay, I think we got it that time. That was really hard to click on there. So this one, there we go. Now charcoal is going into it. Very good. How are we doing here? So yes, we have 9 Certus quartz crystals. So that should complete the quest, which it does. And that's going to give us 8 more of these. Great. And I will throw those into here to continue to be turned into the crystals. So now that that's done, charge Certus quartz crystal. How do we make that in this pack? I guess we make the charger. There's a create charger. I don't know if doing this is worth, or if it's better to do this one. The charger. So that is just copper and iron. I mean, that's really inexpensive. We should just be able to do that. So there's copper. Do I have iron on me? I do. Let's make a charger. It's charging time. Do I have any hoppers? We do. How about chest? I forgot we actually have pipes and stuff that we can use, so we'll just do it that way, I suppose. I believe the charger needs power from the top or the bottom. It would be ideal to power this thing from the top. So maybe let's grab another energy pipe here. Try to figure out like the best way to do that. We do it this way. We do that. It should have power. We should be able to remove that block, put a chest in front. Let's put an item pipe first. Item pipe. We need to set that to extract. Then a chest. And then we need to put like a chest. I assume we can input from the back into this thing. Looks like it connects just fine. One of those. And this. Okay, so that should be charging. I see things happening. And we have charged Certus crystals down here. Perfect. And that's actually going really fast. Whoops. Quest complete. Awesome. Okay, so this one's now done. That's going to give us more crystals that we can charge up. So let's go ahead and throw that back here in this chest. Right, so the next thing that we need to do is the flux crystals. And in order to make those, you throw in a charged Certus quartz crystal, redstone, and nether quartz into some kind of a fluid, and it gets you 2 of those crystals. Okay, so it looks like you can also get flux dust plus the charged Certus crystal and throw that in there without the redstone, but you'd need the flux dust. I don't know if there's a way to get that some other method. It looks like there's also a way through create where we can do this without having to throw items in the world. So this will probably be the automated way going forward, unless there is one of those AE2 add-on mods where you can just insert items into a block and it does it for you. I don't know. We'll have to look at that in the future. Either way, we need some of these charged crystals. So let's grab like 8 of those. That's fine. And then we'll grab some redstone. And what else did we need in order to do that? I cannot remember. So let's go back into this real quick. It is another quartz. So we just need 8 nether quartz. Cool. So hopefully we don't have a pufferfish right here. Looks like we don't. So we will turn off the magnet and QQQ. Those should all, yep, explode into Certus, and there we go. Or I'm sorry, Flux. So we have 16 of those. We got the advancement unnatural, and that should complete this quest, which it did. So we will claim more of those. How much did we get of that? 8 more? Oh, perfect. Okay. So now we have the ability to either go off into Applied Energistics or go off into Refined Storage. But of course, we're going to do Applied Energistics. So we need to make 1 Flux cable. And that requires quartz fiber, which is glass and Certus quartz dust, which should be pretty easy to do. So Certus quartz, I don't know how much of this I'm going to make actually. Probably not that much. Let's just do, does this make a stack? Okay, so we just made 63 of those. And then to make this, we need to combine that. 3, 4, that's probably enough for right now. 16 of these cables. All right. So that should complete the quest. Flux energy connection. Nice. Very good. And that's going to give us more cables plus some sky stone. Cool. So the last bit of this is to make the controller or the energy acceptor. Why are we getting these particles here? What is this? What? Oh, the rain shield is active. Oh, it's raining. Look at that, guys. The rain shield is preventing rain. Huh. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that ever worked before. I was like, what is that? Okay, so now we know how that works and what it's doing when it works. Put that stuff away. Right, so back to this thing. ME controller, can we just craft this? So we need a processor and then some sky stone. If we wanted to do the other one, the energy acceptor, this is way cheaper. But we're going to want the controller, so let's just make the controller. Okay, so the controller, we're going to need a processor, which means we need an inscriber. In order to make the inscriber, we need all of this stuff. And then we also not just need the inscriber, we are going to need the engineering press and the silicon press. I don't know how you get those in this pack. It looks like smithing table, paper, and a diamond. Paper and silicon, that's kind of weird, but I guess that's a good workaround for that. And then, yeah, we need skystone blocks. So we were given 4 skystone earlier. We can just throw that into here. That'll smelt into the skystone block, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, okay. So we have that taken care of. Back to this. I think I have sticky pistons. I do. Yeah, we got those from that dungeon we just completed recently. And then this, that, over here, inscriber, boom. Okay, inscriber is done. So we need to get these. So silicon is made by smelting Certus quartz dust. We'll just go ahead and split those into 2 stacks here for now. Half a stack goes in one of these, half a stack goes in the other one. And there we go. Just take 4 of those for now. Probably don't even need that for right now, but we'll just take them anyway. And then it was paper. On a smithing table, and we so happen to have a smithing table, so there we go. An inscriber silicon press. And then the engineering press was the paper plus a diamond. So paper and a diamond. Awesome. Is that all we needed? I think that might be all that we needed in order to get going here. And then we are, of course, going to need a piece of redstone to make the processor all together. Right, so inscriber, we should just be able to set that here. That should get power. Then we need the engineering press plus a... Oh, I didn't grab a diamond, did I? I remember grabbing a diamond earlier, but we use that to make the press. All right, so we'll do that. Cool. So that is making our engineering processor circuit is what it's called. Silicon press. plus a piece of silicon. And that one's done. Very good. And then we can combine all of these together to make our circuit. Cool. So once our circuit is done, we have the flux, we have the sky stone. Did I grab the sky stone? I did. Okay. And that will allow us to make our ME controller. Boom. That feels pretty good. It wasn't very difficult to make in this pack, but this is an important block that we will need. So besides that, we're going to need the ME drive, which is going to require a couple more of those circuits we just made. Yep. We're going to need the ME drive, and then we're going to need probably a bunch of 1K cells here. 1K ME item storage cell is probably what we're going to make. We'll need 10 of those, and then we are going to need 10 of these to go into that. The housing, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a bunch of these logic processors. You know what? We haven't done this. Let's make the logic thing. So that is paper plus gold to make the logic press. And then the circuits are made just the same way. So I'll just go ahead and craft all of this off camera. Well, I was going to make all of those circuits off camera, but then I realized well, there's probably a better way, and there is. Yeah, the advanced inscriber from AE2 things is the item that we're going to make. So I just made 2 more of these engineering processors and 2 more hoppers. So we just need this as part of our recipe. So let's grab that guy, and we will turn that into the advanced inscriber. And this way, the regular inscriber only allows you to put 1 item per slot. This way, we can put in, let's see, the logic press, and then all 8 of these ingots, and it will just convert all of them. Also, I think it has 2 additional acceleration card slots. I think the other one only has 3, unless I'm mistaken. Anyway, this is much better. You can do more than 1 item at a time, so you can just put things in, forget about it. And let me go ahead and craft the rest of these things, and we'll be back, guys. All right, and a lot of crafting later. We now have ourselves the crafting terminal. We have the ME drive. We have 10 of the storage cells. I have moved our modular storage over there, and I put the ME controller right here. The only thing we are missing, though, is power going into that ME controller. So let's go hook that up now. I think we got enough of these energy pipes. Boom, boom, boom. So that should provide us with power here. And that should allow us to have access to Applied Energistics. Awesome. So everything that's been in my inventory, I can just toss in here now, which is great. Those metallurgic infusers can go in there. The next step, well, I guess I can throw all of this stuff in there as well. All of that goes into there. Cool. Yeah, the next step is to like take all of this stuff that's in here and transfer it all over. And there we go. All the items that we had in our RF tools storage is now all in here. Yep. And everything that stacks can stack, which is great. Previously, we would have like stone taking up, was that like 4 slots? Yeah, now it only takes up the 1 slot, which is fantastic. A lot less to scroll through, much easier to find our items. It's got the crafting terminal built in, so it works just like you would expect. And then I noticed over here that we still had some shulker boxes full of things, so I can throw all of this stuff in there as well. A lot more glass in here, a lot of potion ingredients, lots of cool stuff like that. Another benefit of having the Applied Energistics system is we can connect this up to our storage controller here, and then we'll have access to all of the items without having to be like, oh, I need iron, come over here and grab some iron or whatever. So yeah, that'll be something that we will look at on the next episode. But anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.